Today we're going to start a new series of underrated and overlooked monsters. These are monsters that I recommend that you build that many other players would not. I'm going to tell you how to build them, where to take them, and show you some examples of what they can do. Today's monster will be featuring Fire Frankenstein Bulldozer. If you like my videos and like my content, hit the sub button, hit the like button, hit that bell dingy dingy thing so you know when I post a video. Let's go, baby. Alright, Fire Frankenstein. A 3-star unit, easily able to max awake and max skill, especially after the January 19th update. You can bring him in a lot of places. He really shines as a Soul Link monster, but he's really good off of Soul Link as well. What makes him good, you ask? Let's talk about his skills. His basic attack is nothing special. His second skill is an AoE stun, doing damage based off his defense and his attack. Low cooldowns, low mana cost. Great in PvP and great in Naraka for the Bremis adds. But what makes him shine is his third skill. This is a single target attack for 3 mana cost, really low cooldown as well. He'll hit that at me twice, ignoring 60% of the defense. Huge damage, especially if you build him right. But because his mana cost is so low, you can spam this as a Soul Link. When I use him in like Brawl Arena, I usually don't put him on Soul Link. I just let him do his thing as a non-Soul Link monster. And he usually one-shots pretty much anybody except for like a really hefty tank or like a water unit. I still have a lot of improvement on runes. What's good about Bulldozer is he can benefit from a flat stat main stat. Because of 3 stars having lower base stats, flat stat as a main stat can be really beneficial for them. But he is on Rage Blade, defense slot 2, crit damage slot 4, defense slot 6. I still want to try and see if I can put defense in slot 4 and still have high crit damage. And even my stats right now, they're not really great. I still have a lot of room for improvement. 87.9% crit, I like to shoot around 90, 158 crit damage, which is mediocre, 2900 defense, and this is with not having like perfect substats on all the runes. Overall though, you really just want to build him high defense, high crit damage, and all substats you really want to focus on is defense percent, defense flat, crit rate, crit damage, and attack percent if you can. He's max awakened, super easy to do. I'll show you some places where you can take him. Let's see what he can do today on the world boss. The world boss is win today, thankfully, perfect timing. So let's see what he can do. I'm literally using just the third skill, not the second on the boss, and he does big damage on that third skill. We're gonna just see what he can do. Normally I use like Karambit in this instance, but hey, whatever. I'm just testing it out and see what he can do here. I got Shannon for the defense buff. Raccoony just for my sustain. I'm just solo right now. I'm not in a party for world boss, so he could technically do more damage, obviously. But right now, I mean, I'm sitting 5th with Fire Frankenstein, doing his thing, going down a little bit, yeah, whatever. But still, I mean, if you see the amount of damage that he's doing right now, 74,000 on his third skill, which is huge. If I was in a party, I could get the defense buff stacked up. You know, if I had Dark Harp Magician right now instead of Raccoony for the sustain and plus an extra defense buff. But I mean, right now for a 3-star monster sitting 16th place, not too shabby. I would like to see what damage he's kind of do. See, okay, so here's a good example. As you can see on the damage meter, Fire Frankenstein is doing more than my Orbia. Now my Orbia is decent for free to play. I mean, she doesn't have like 200% crit damage or anything like that, but he actually out DPS's my Orbia. But not too shabby for Fire Frankenstein, a 3-star monster. I literally only have Soul Link 2 on, not using his first skill, just to do that defense penetration. Cairos Dungeon. I'm bringing Shannon to give Bulldozer a defense buff and attack buff. I'm bringing Helia for that defense break and the damage taken up, and I'm using Win Orbia to give the defense break plus more damage taken up. This goes so fast. All right, we got the damage meter up. Here we go. Third skill only for Bulldozer. And of course it's going to be the stun, but he's already at 50% health just in one hit, and then he's going to die in the second hit. Super easy. But my best record is 8.2 seconds with Bulldozer. All right, let's hope and not get a stun. Here we go. Here's no stun here. Bulldozer, and then Bulldozer again, dead. And that's me not spamming the skills. I'm going to try to see if I can speed it up just by dashing in and just using the skills. All right, here we go. Boom, 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 boom. I'm going to spam that third skill. Boom, 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 dead. Holy moly. 8.5 seconds, and that was with a little stall walking in. Rune farming. Rune farming in Tier Glades, level 15. I'm going to bring the same team, just watch them blow up. All right, here we go. I'm going to assist it a little bit just to get this going. I'm just going to spam the Bulldozer skill. Spamming it, spamming it. Watch the damage meter go up. Look at that, 220,000 damage in 19 seconds. He just hits like a freaking champ, bro. If I was using a fire element as Orbia, I would get a lot quicker because I would get a lot of mana back quicker. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll just walk in, do our thing. We're just going to spam that third skill. Bam, bam, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Bam, bam, bam. He's already 14% and he's dead. The damage is crazy. Level 4 Arachne. A lot of people complaining. Here's a warrior for you. And this is going to compare Karambit, Orbia damage, and Fire Frankenstein. I'm just using Bastet. No defense buff whatsoever. And you'll just see how fast Wind Arachne dies. And Fire Frankenstein is just putting in work. It's ridiculous. Oh, he died, and he's still top of the damage meter. But this is just a quick clear of Wind Arachne. He will die sometimes, sometimes not. Here we go. Let's run another one just so you know it's 100% run. So here we go. We're going in. Bulldozer's got the attack buff. No defense buff whatsoever. Putting in work. He's spamming that third skill. Bam, bam, bam. Thank you, ma'am. 229,000 damage. Fire Frankenstein, a 3-star unit. Let's see what he does in Naraka. All right, here we go. Naraka. Bulldozer. Man, I'm bringing Raccoony and Shannon. Another 3-star, another 4-star. Here's Dragon's Roar. Probably just goes through immediately. Josie's going all crazy with her ball running around me. Silly dog. Silly dog. Come on. Let's just fast forward to the end of the raid and see how much Fire Frankenstein and Orbia does alone. Fire Frankenstein's also great in this phase because of his AoE stun. Just wanted to showcase that real quick. All right, and the rocket is about to die. 386,000. You know, it really just depends on what my other teammates do too. But hey, Bulldozer on the top of the list is a 3-star damage dealer. Pretty damn impressive. I've used him in White Shadow Castle. I've used him in Foggy. All amazing burst damage as a Soul Link. For PvE, you don't want him as a non-Soul Link monster, but where you can use him as a non-Soul Link monster is Arena. Especially in Brawl Arena, it really surprises people how much damage Bulldozer does. Let's just see what he does in Arena. I'm just going to put it on auto just for fun's sake. All right, come on, Bulldozer, do your thing, Bulldozer. Almost one shot of Vanessa. I got the sustain, I got the shields. Come on, Bulldozer, do your thing. Bulldozer is wrecking Juno down there. There we go. No problem now. No problem. No problemo. Here we go. We got to kill that Vanessa before she reses somebody. There we go. GG. Here's the damage Bulldozer did. Pretty much more than anybody on the other team. And what's good about Bulldozer is if Orbia gets attacked, Bulldozer will go after that enemy. Do an AoE stun, maybe even one shot. That was a pretty tanky team for Bulldozer, but I'm still impressed. All right, let's see what we can do in Brawl Arena. They got Orbia and that stupid water beetle that I don't like. I'm going to bring in Fire Frank for the fun. Let's just get rid of water beetle. We got Teo, Raccoony, and Fire Frank. They banned my dark, so I'm gonna go Frost. Let's see what we can do here. See what Fire Frank can do. Let's go, baby. Come on, let's kill these people. Come on. Fire Frank with the AoE stun. Karambit's already dead. I got Summoner's dead because Fire Frank just pretty much probably one-shot her. Vanessa's dead, and now it's GG. Let's see how much damage Fire Frank has done. That AoE stun from Fire Frank 2 was pretty legit. Damage was pretty spread out overall. Bulldozer putting in as much work as Tayor. And my Tayor is not on a crit damage build, but he is on like defense in slot 2, 4, and 6. Nothing too fancy here. But Fire Frank, I am sure surprised the hell out of that Orbia. When I use Fire Frank, I typically go like Tayor, Chloe, and Fire Frank. Chloe for the invincibility, just in case. I use Wind Staff. Let's see if I can kill somebody here. All right, here we go. I'm gonna get this Orbia. One shot almost. Dead. Come on, I just want some kills. Let's go. Come on. Why are you running? Why are you running? Come back here. Come on, baby. One shot and then finished off with Wind Orbia. Holy moly, he didn't know what hit him with that one shot. Fire Frank, he's just amazing for a 3-star unit. Destroys people. And then I just finish it off with Wind Orbia first skill. I highly recommend building Fire Frank. At least trying him out. It's cheap. Just do it. I was literally just going for kills that game, and obviously I did get the most kills. But I'm pretty sure I covered majority of content, and you can literally take him pretty much anywhere. That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this new series. I'm going to do a lot of different 3-star monsters in the future, especially now since it's so easy to max out. If you like my videos and like my content, sub, like, ding ding bell. I'll see you in the next one. Peace!